Imagine a quiet beach in Adelaide, Australia, on a chilly December morning. It's 1948, and the sand is still untouched, except for one lone figure lying against the seawall. He looks like he's resting, but as locals approach, they soon realize this man is not asleep. He's dead. The body on Somerton Beach, an unsolved mystery. It was December 1st, 1948, when passers-by discovered the body of a well-dressed man lying with his head propped against the seawall on Somerton Beach. He appeared to be in his early 40s, and witnesses had noticed him the previous evening. Some thought he was drunk, others simply assumed he was asleep. The man wore a suit and tie, with no signs of injury or struggle. But there was one eerie detail. The labels on his clothes were meticulously removed, and he carried no wallet, no money, no identification at all. An autopsy revealed little about his death. No external wounds, no signs of trauma, and no poisons were conclusively identified in his system. But medical examiners found something strange. His organs were heavily congested, a symptom often linked to poisoning. However, no identifiable poison was present. To this day, experts speculate that a rare, fast-acting poison, one that breaks down quickly in the body, could have been used. But without concrete evidence, his cause of death was officially recorded as unknown. The real mystery started days after the discovery, when investigators found something in a secret pocket of the man's pants. It was a tiny, rolled-up scrap of paper with two haunting words, Tamam Shud, meaning it is finished in Persian. This phrase was taken from a collection of poetry called the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, which, at the time, was linked to ideas of mortality and fate. A nationwide search led detectives to a copy of the Rubaiyat in a nearby abandoned car. Astonishingly, a code was scribbled on its back cover, a string of letters that remains undeciphered to this day. The cryptic letters read, WRGOABABD, followed by two more lines of similarly random letters. Codebreakers from around the world have attempted to crack it, from professional cryptographers to amateur sleuths. Was it a love letter, a cipher for secret information, or a complete red herring? With Australia's history of espionage, some believe the Somerton Man was a spy, potentially involved in Cold War intelligence work. But there was no conclusive proof, and the letters remain a haunting part of the mystery. In a nearby train station, police discovered a suitcase they believe belonged to him. Inside were items like a pair of scissors, an unusual knife, a shaving brush, and clothing, all stripped of labels. It was clear that this man had gone to great lengths to hide his identity. Curiously, a single tie bore the initials T. Keen. Yet after an exhaustive investigation, authorities concluded that the name was likely a red herring. Whoever the Somerton Man was, he didn't want to be identified. Various theories have surfaced over the years. Some believe he was a Soviet spy, given the Cold War tensions and Australia's sensitive military projects. Others think he was involved in a love affair that ended in tragedy, supported by a potential link to a mysterious nurse named Jessica Thompson, who lived nearby. When questioned, Jessica appeared nervous and, according to police, acted as if she knew more than she let on. But she denied knowing the man, leaving investigators with only her word. Over 70 years later, new advancements in DNA technology have given the mystery fresh life. In 2022, after exhuming his body, forensic genealogists made a breakthrough. They believe the Somerton Man may be Carl Webb, a Melbourne-born engineer. This discovery gave investigators new leads into his past, but questions remain. Why did he end up on Somerton Beach? And what role did the Rubaiyat and that strange code play in his life? Even with a potential name, the Somerton Man's life remained shrouded in mystery. Who was he really, and why did he choose, or was he forced, to leave everything behind, removing all traces of his identity? The final phrase, Tamam Shud, could signify an ending he sought, or one he had no choice in. Decades after his death, we are still searching for the truth, driven by the allure of what remains unsolved. What do you think happened to the Somerton Man? Was he a spy, a man fleeing from a doomed love affair, or simply a victim of tragic circumstances? Share your theories in the comments below and join us as we delve deeper into unsolved mysteries.